Hi, welcome to a little brief introduction and update of Clips. If you use Clips, there's a few updates that are new, but if you're new to Clips, hey, this will help you learn what Clips is. Now we're going to start off by opening up the Clips app. The Clips app is right there. It's got the camera and a white border around it. So I'm going to go ahead and open up that. And the first thing you notice is that Clips opens up to the front-facing camera. So you're going to be on camera. Not always what we want to do. So if you go up here to the circly arrow things, whatever they're called, and click that, it will go to the rear-facing camera. So you can shoot other subjects other than yourself. But for our purposes, we're going to go back to the selfie mode here. Right here in the top left, you'll notice this is kind of a projects menu. If I click that, I can see all the projects that I've been working on. Or I can create a new project. Now when I create a new project, you'll know you're in a new project because down here, this is the timeline. This is where all the clips will go. And in this specific case, there's nothing there because we haven't recorded anything. So we're gonna go ahead and record something in there. Now, important buttons to remember is we have our camera right here, and then we have a library, and then we have posters. And we're gonna go over each one of those. So we're gonna start off with the camera. We're gonna record. And I'm sure you've noticed this big button right here, and you really wanna touch it. Well, you need to touch it when you record. You need to push it, and then hold it when you're recording. When you're done recording, let go. And when you're recording, one of the things that you'll notice is that up here, whoops, not that far, I zoomed in. Up here, you'll notice that this will turn into a clock. So if you want to time something, especially works really well with photos, you can determine how long it's going to be in the project by the time there. So I'm going to go ahead and press the button, introduce myself. My name is Brian Phillips. I'm a 6th grade teacher here at Pine School. So really quick, that clip, if I go back and play it. My name is Brian Phillips. I'm a 6th grade teacher here at Pine School. So that's great. It did what I wanted to do. But you notice when I click the clip, I'll get these extra menu. This is a menu to edit this specific clip. So I can add live titles. If I click live titles, this is great. I can pick the style, but you'll notice it picked up what I said right there. So it will come down here, and if let's just pick one of these, and when I click done, you'll notice when I play it, my name is Brian Phillips. I'm a 6th grade teacher here at Pine School. So you get this closed captioning that works as you're reading. It's a great tool also because it will do other languages, but it won't translate into other languages. So if you want it to be in Spanish on the bottom, you need to be able to speak Spanish. If you want to do German, you got to be able to speak German or else it won't do that. That'd be a great tool, but that's not there. Now we'll move over to the library here. So this is when we want to add in a photo. So I'm going to add in this photo of this bottle of water right here. So now you notice it's not down here in the timeline. So it's not in our video project. So I need to get it down there. And the way to get it down there is I need to record it in there. Now it's a little counterintuitive. It's like it's a picture. Yes, you need to record it. So anything you want to put into your project, you got to record it in there. So I'm going to press and hold the button right there, and I'm going to hold it for about 3 seconds. So if you look at the clock at the top, I'm going to hold it for 3 seconds. So that got my water in there. I'm going to click it. Now you'll notice if I play it, 3 seconds. Oh, you hear my voice. I don't want that. Well, when I can go down here, I can edit each clip. I can click the mute button to mute that bottle of water. Great tool. Now another tool, so when we're done with this, I'm going to click done up at the top left. So another thing we can do too with the camera is when we're recording with the camera is we can hit this red button. Instead of pressing and holding the red button, we can swipe up on the button and it'll press and hold our recording. So we don't have to press and hold. It works great if you're going to record something kind of long. So I can be hands-free in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the button and swipe up. I'm going to swipe up on the button. Now it's recording. You'll notice it's a square. No hands. I'm recording with no hands. Now when I'm done recording, I just hit that button and it'll stop recording. So now you'll notice I have 3 clips down here in that tray down there, that timeline. Now, one thing I do like to use is posters a lot. Posters are those title graphics that are amazing. Most of these are animated graphics. One of my favorite right now is this one, the video game, because I used to be addicted to Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and all that. So it kind of like brings back memories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the graphics or the title there. So I'm going to type in about me, just something simple. Now I can't go out yet because I need to go up here to the top right and want to click apply. So I click apply. Now you notice it's not down in my timeline. I got to get it into my timeline. I got to get it in the timeline by recording it in there. So I'm going to press that button and swipe up again just to show you how that works for about 3 seconds. Or this one I need to record for the animation, which is about 3 seconds. So you notice how it animated. So if I click it and play it, I need to record. Oh, I'm talking again. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the mute button right there. And so I have the mute button there. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Nothing. There you go. See, the sound's gone. So now I have something of a project, but this About Me title slide, I don't like where that's at. So I can rearrange things. So what you can do is press and hold, and when the clip can move like that, you can rearrange it and drop it in between your clips wherever you want it to go. So I want to have it go in the front. Now that is some of the basic features of clips, but let's go to a few more of the advanced features of clips. So what I want to do right here is talk about, we did the live titles there, so we're going to go here to that third clip really quick. So if I go to effects, if I click on effects, I can change what type of image I'm creating. I can use these different filters. There's some really cool filters in here, a lot to play with. So you have the filters. You also have text, so I can add text in here. So I can add, let's see, I'm just gonna press play, put play, but I can type something else in there. I can type in, let's say 6th, whoops, not Y grade, 6th grade. Okay, so I click apply, and that'll put that sticker into my clip there. Swipe up on the button. So now it's recording. You'll notice it's a square. No hands. I'm recording. Some of these stickers do track now, so it'll follow you wherever you go. But if you don't want that, you can just click on the sticker itself and click the disable tracking. So now, recording with no hands. You'll notice now when I'm done recording, but it's not all you can do. You can click on the clip and or the title. You can move it. You can rotate it, you can enlarge it, you can shrink it by just using your fingers, the 2-finger Vulcan pinch thing. That really works out great. You can add in stickers, so there's a whole bunch of these titles. Arrows are wonderful, especially when you're trying to point out something. The tracking is wonderful with these. Let's see, watch. I can't spell watch today. So we're going to click that, we're going to apply. So see, watch what happens when I turn it, the word switches around. So I'm going to put this right here. So this one's going to track, but the other one isn't. And I kind of like that. I just hit that. Whoops. I lost. Swipe up on the button. Now it's recording. You'll notice it's a square. No hands. I'm recording with no hands. Now when I'm done recording, I just hit that. So that's how the tracking works, and you can. It's by default the tracking is going to be there, but you can stop the tracking at any time. So we covered kind of the basics there. You know, you do have other features. You have stickers that you can add into there. You have emojis that you can add into your project, but you can have a lot of fun. Now, what I really like is I really like the music feature. So if I go up here to the music bar, click that. Now, I love soundtracks. You can add your own music from GarageBand, but you can go to soundtracks and get these pre-selected, these music files that are intelligently fit your video project. So no matter how long your project is, the music will adjust and adapt to the length of that video. It also has ducking capability, so it'll automatically duck. And what that is when you have a video clip, if there's nothing there, the music's a little louder, but when somebody's speaking, that will drop. And so it will intelligently adjust to your video clip. So you can just click on them here. Now you'll notice though, when you first start doing this, you'll notice that you'll have some that are grayed out and some that are white. Well, the white is you have them downloaded. They're very short, very small files, so you don't have to worry about space. But like these, I need to download. So once you download it, you can play it. And you can play it. So you come in here and pick a song that you like. You tend to start to find favorites. So I like this one. I like Pop Topper. So right here, and you notice over here I have a red check mark. That means that is the song that is selected. Now I go back up here to the back arrow, click that, and you'll notice it's there, but I can click done over here, and then I can go back to my video and just watch it. And you'll notice the music will go down. My name is Brian Phillips. I'm a 6th grade teacher here at Pine School. Swipe up on the button. Now it's recording. You'll notice it's a square. No hands. I'm recording with no hands. Now when I'm done recording, I just hit that. So you'll notice, see how the music follows it. And you could add slides after that, like a thank you slide at the end. A couple, you can add another poster. Now just so you know, on the posters, you can change all the text in all these, but down here on the Star Wars, Making Friends, and Pixar, you cannot change those. Those stay there. So that is, you just got to take those for what they are. But let's go ahead and throw one of those in here. Let's see. Let's do this one. I like this one. I like that one that just keeps swimming. So I'm going to add that one in there. But remember, I got to put it down in my toolbar. So I'm just going to add it in there. Nice animation. And that's it. So if I look, I remember I check to see if my voice is there. And I don't want my voice there, so I'm going to mute it. The song kind of fits to that clip. It'll pull it out for there. But those are the basic features of clips. And there are more features of clips, but that is the basic features. Now the one thing you want to do is whenever you're finished with your clips, you want to save it to your camera roll. So what you want to do is go down here, hit the share button, click that, and then what I always like to do is just save video. And so when you save the video, it will download and compress and make everything all happy and neat, and it will save it into your photos album. From there, you can just open up the file and see what it is, and work on that file at that point. You can re-import it into clips, you can put it into iMovie, or you can just send it out from there. Hope you learned something today. Hope you learned something new, and have fun using clips. Have a good day. Bye.